Hello, hello. How we doing out there, folks? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, June 18th, Father's Day. I think my cards look pretty good there. I wonder. How that looks. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, likey. Hello, hello. What's up, what's up? Hello, hello. How does this work? Oh, interesting. Okay. I really am digging the way that the cards look over there. I love it. Cool. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, hey there, Lorraine. What's up? How you doing, dear? I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm a little irritated right now because I have people that book with me on my website for private readings, and they either online or in person. And this gal that booked with me today didn't show up. So it's very irritating. Don't hear nothing out of them. They don't call, don't cancel, don't nothing. They just don't show up. And so, but with my in-person readings, I have an option where you could pay me in person, like cash or whatever. So, but my online, you have to pay up front, right? So I book out that I had that time not available for anyone else to book with me, but I didn't get their money because, well, I have that option where you can pay me in person. And then the broad don't show up. And then I called because they leave a phone number and everything. I called her, she answered. When I told her who I was, she hung up. Either she hung up or lost service. I don't know which, but I'm like, I just don't understand people. Why did you book? Why did you book with me if you're not going to show up? And I mean, I can send her an invoice, and charge her for it, which I probably will, but that mean I'm going to get the money. So yeah, that's very odd. Yeah. And most of my people that book with me, even in person, I mean, always show up. I have one person who did show up, had a reading with me, and I know this person. And then she booked with me again online, didn't show up. I text her, never responded. And then, I don't know, a week or two later, she books with me again online, and it doesn't show up again. Like, so she's officially banned from Tarotchic tarot readings, getting readings from me anyways, unless she pays me for those 2 sessions. If I see her again, that's what I'm going to tell her. Like, I'm not going to read for you if you don't respect my time like that. And the only way I would read for you again is if you pay me for both of those sessions that you missed. So anyways, yeah, I'm on a tangent this morning. Ticks me off. Not this morning. I guess it's this afternoon. Maybe it may be morning when you're where you're at. I don't know. But so yeah, I'll get over it. Exactly. I would charge them a fee for no notice, to be honest. Yeah, I have a 24-hour cancellation policy that you have to cancel within 24 hours, you know. Um, but this person booked with me, well, it was less than 24 hours. I think she booked with me last night or something. And so I'm gonna send an invoice to her, but whether she pays or not is. But she had booked me for 45 minutes, so yeah. I don't understand people. I don't get it. I mean, I could make it to where I could make it on my website where you have to pay online before you even get your reading, which is what my online readings do. My Zoom meetings that I do, you have to pay first through my website. But I just decided not to do that with my in-person ones because I prefer cash. I mean, who wouldn't, right? So, but it's like maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know. This is not something that happens all the time. Majority of people show up. Even, I mean, my online people, they always show up. I haven't had anybody. No, I take that back. I have had people not show up, but I kept their money. So the life of a businesswoman. I'm learning though. I'm learning how people are and what people do. You know. So. Charge him a fee for no notice. Yeah, I'm gonna charge him for the whole dang time because I meant that loses out for me. What if somebody else wanted to book that time, but they couldn't because it was already booked? But then my person didn't. The person who booked didn't show up. So this is the kind of stuff like hairdressers deal with this shit. Who else? Well, anybody, I guess, really. Who has a business. Yeah, it is annoying. I tell you what, it's freaking annoying. But I'll get over it. I'll get over it. See my new, what I've put up here, Lorraine, in this nifty? Got my put my little shelves up, got all my cards up here. See over here, which you can't see it, but over here is where I do my in-person readings. Then of course here's my online readings. And then I've got my cards right in the middle there, so I can just swing over and grab them. Yeah, I just put it up yesterday. Just put it up. So this is my first live with it up there. Was it easy to set up? Yeah, they're just little plastic. I used my level and everything and made sure I had them level and just screwed the screw in there and they just hang on the little screw. So but okay, I can't see it, but yeah, it was really easy. It didn't take me long at all, actually. I've been looking for a long time for something to put my cards in, but this really wasn't what I had in mind. But I never could find what I was looking for, and then I found this in kids' room stuff, like to organize a kid's room or whatever. So I'm excited about it. It looks very organized. Yeah, and these are all in alphabetical order. I'm kidding. I could probably, put all my Lenormand on one shelf, all my Oracle on one. How would you even put these in alphabetical order? Well, this is the Affirmators. This is the Affirmators Tarot. I don't know. I'm just joking. I do have my spices or alphabetized though. It starts out with allspice and okay. Oh yeah, this person booked with me through Google. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I have it set up on Google where you can book with me there. Yeah, I didn't realize that's where she booked with me. And then she didn't even show up. You're on your break? Oh, from work? Okay. I see. See how this live's gonna go. My interview went well, and I was asked to send my job references, and I haven't heard back. I just might this week. Interview was Friday. Yeah, I remember you were going to have an interview. Did you send your references and everything? Oh, yeah, you probably won't hear anything yet, I wouldn't think. It was just Friday. So you feel good about it? Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Well, good luck to you, hon. Good luck to you. If that's what you want, if you really want that job, absolutely. Just waiting, but I'm not desperate. I have a job already. Yeah. Well, honestly, when it comes to jobs and stuff, like, I truly believe, of course, I believe this about everything in life, but if it's meant for you, you'll get it. I remember times being so upset. One time, most especially upset, not getting a job. And my employee got it instead, that I had trained, that had 4 years of experience when I had like 20 some years. And I knew she was the only one of my employees, and I had 14 of them. She was the only one who couldn't meet her expectations. She just wasn't very quick at her job. She couldn't meet the expectations, and she was the only one of my employees that couldn't. And that gal got that job instead of me. And I was livid. Of course, I can't act like that, at work because I was the supervisor. But I look back now and I'm like, I am so glad I did not get that job. So if it's meant for you, it'll be, because if I would have got that job, I don't know. I wouldn't be doing what I do now. I wouldn't be doing what I love, what makes me happy. Um, I'd still be doing the daily grind, working with for the government and the. So exactly, if it's meant for me, it'll be for me. I don't have to force it. Sometimes rejection is a form of protection from experience. Oh, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I even think that with, and love interest or whatever, they reject you, and you're so sad and this and that. And then like later on you realize, like, God, I am so glad I got away from that idiot, right? So yeah, I totally agree in rejection. Honestly, I'm only taking the job if it's offered for more money so I can invest into my passions, which is what I actually want to do. Yeah. I really feel like, and you might have heard me say this before, but as far as my career, like, I worked for those people for 23 years, and I I was like 5 years away from retiring. Um, and because I went ahead and left early, I won't get my retirement for 10 years instead of 5, but I don't care. Like, I'm so glad to be away from them. But it had to get so freaking bad for me to leave. And part of the things that got bad was the fact that they, promoted my employee who couldn't even meet their expectations above me. She wasn't going to be my boss, but it was a ranking thing. And just that was just one of the things. There were several, but things had to get so shitty so that I would leave. Because when you have so much invested in a place, you've been there for so long, you don't want to leave because you have so much invested. It got so bad, like, I don't even care. I can't even do this for 5 more years. So, anywho, so what will happen will happen. What will be will be. And Yeah, don't even worry about it, honey. Like, whatever, if it's meant to be, it will happen. I mean, I'm sure you want it, but I even remember the interview for that job. Like, I mean, I nailed that freaking interview. I was like, I mean, it was a it was a job in computer field, which I have a degree in computer information systems. Um, in a program that I had worked with for 20 years. Um, just, I mean, I had everything they wanted. But they ended up giving it to this chick. Um, and but they didn't call me for a reference. Always, you call the state supervisor, at least in the Missouri state government. You call the supervisor to get a reference. Well, they couldn't call me for a reference. Um, because I was supervisor, so they called my boss. Well, my boss didn't know shit about her work. I was her boss, you know? So they gave her a good reference or whatever. But had they called me, I would have told them the truth. Well, she doesn't meet her expectations. She misses a lot of work. They didn't call me. That I have read on it since, though. I've read my Lenormand on it. And yeah, they're. Um, that guy, yeah, he's regretting his decision because of her inexperience. I'm like, everything she knows, I taught her. Like, really? You're going to hire her? Okay. Not that she was a bad person or anything like that. She just wasn't near as experienced as me. But anymore, they don't go on experience. I guess they go on whatever your uh, if you say that whatever the right words are. I know because I used to interview people. I know in the government, you have a question that you ask a person, and then they respond, and you write down what they say. And their answer has to be, if it's the expected response, then they get a certain amount of points or whatever. it was a, it was just a bit. I'm so glad I don't live in that world anymore. Ugh, it's horrible, horrible. I used to fix all their computer problems and all that crap too. They've told me since I've left though, like, we really miss you fixing our computer problems. Like, I'm sorry. Figure it out yourself. Where is everybody today? I might have to come back later. I don't know what's going on. Some days are like this, though. You never know. You never know. I want nothing to distract me from my passions and what I actually want for my life. Yeah, absolutely. At least what you're doing, what you love now. Yeah, yeah, I am. And I don't, I don't work that many hours either a week. Um, I got free time where I can do whatever I want. I tell you, it's rough. It's rough. And even when I'm out doing what just running around doing whatever, I even read for people then because people kind of know. They'd be like, hey, Amanda, will you read for me? Blah, blah, blah. I'll do my Celtic cross or whatever for them. It's Father's Day. Yeah, that could be. It could be. People doing their Father's Day stuff. Can't stop shuffling my cards. Yeah, I just felt like, well, for one thing, I just couldn't hardly stand going to my job anymore. Like, I was literally getting sick, like sick to my stomach. It was just horrible. Of course, I was doing this during COVID, trying to supervise these people, trying to enforce the rules and that they were making. And it was just really tough because everybody had their own opinion and everybody, and honestly, it didn't really matter what anyone's opinion was. It was, this is what you have to do in order to work in the office around the other people. Otherwise, you have to work at home, blah, blah, blah. I loved working at home. I still love working at home, but it was tough with all those people. Whew. But that's when I fell in love with working at home. During COVID, I was like, man, this is awesome. This is what I want to do. I want to work from home. And then they called us all back to the office. So, well, guys, let's see, I've been on here for like 32 minutes chit-chatting with Lorraine. Well, check something out here. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just check back a little later. I'll probably just come on a little later. Later today. Okay. Maybe after everybody's done their Father's Day stuff. I don't celebrate Father's Day because my dad passed away in 2017. I'm not married. I can't stand my children's father, so so it's just another day for me, right? All right. I will see you later, okay? I'm gonna try to come back here in a few hours. Okay.